Alright, happy days, we've got that working. Very good. Alright, without further ado, let's jump in, eh? So, a little while ago, I was playing Project Zomboid. Excuse me, I was playing Project Zomboid, and we raided, well, raided's not the right term, we went up to the military base just to find that it has been completely overrun. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be easy, but yeah, it's since turned out to be insurmountable with our current, excuse me, our current setup and tactics. And so we're just going to have a bit of a nosy through here. Still got our car, which is good. Open up our map here. Okay, so we need to find a house on the outskirts here. I think that's going to be the play. And that puts us sort of in the middle of everywhere, doesn't it? Alright, what's our health doing? Why is it doing that? Left foot scratched. Okay, we're not worried about that. Alright, let's just get cruising through here. Not really too worried about the zombies here for a minute. With a bit of luck, the car holds out and gets us there, because, man, we have kicked the ever-loving hell out of this thing. Now, I am thinking the next... yeah, the next... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gam, no. Okay, very good. We're out of here. I'll best not to hit anything too hard on the way through, otherwise we may lose functionality of the car altogether. Alright, back on the road, for goodness sake. Uh-oh. Oh, the car didn't like that very much. Okay, so what do we do here? We've got some zombies. And we've got our house here with a garage. I reckon we go for it. There's no point mucking around. Well, we've got a little garden getting ready. Little brick wall. We've got plenty of trees to start building. Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to come back here and start another character. Alright, what do we got in the way of weapons? Next to nothing. Oh dear. Come on, game, get it open. Oh, game, no. Okay, let's just do a little bit of route. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, our food and water situation is not looking great either. Am I wearing shoes? Yes, I am wearing shoes now. Okay, good. No, I'm not wearing shoes. I've got bare feet. Uh-oh. No. Feeling that was coming. We do desperately need to put some shoes on. That much I do know. So let's just get clear of the hubbub here. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, tiny little bit of separation. That's good. That's what we need. Shoes on, please. We are wearing shoes. Okay, slightly better weapon by any chance? Gotta be better than what we're currently rocking. Okay, let's get a quick drink of water while we can. Close that. Close this. Drink of water, please, please, please. Okay, cook something to eat if we do. Yep. Oh, no. Go, Gam Cam. Dropped your eyeglasses and all. Oh, no. Did we get bit? No. How did we not get bitten? Right, salami. Eat all of that, please. God, no, this is the beginning of the end. Okay, we need to get inside one of these houses. So let's route the zombies back through the bush. If we stay calm, we should be okay. I honestly thought it was going to let us go straight through that window. That was a shock. Right, we got any glasses? Just have some glasses. No. Okay, it's alright. We're not losing hope just yet. We're going to get some streamer luck coming up. I can feel it. Metal baseball bat. Okay, see, now that's what we're talking about. No window here? Okay, that's fine. Can't see a bloody thing without our glasses, can we? Let's just give this chick the bad news. Jeez Louise, no love on the eyeglasses just yet. Come on. Would stand to reason that somebody here has been bit. One of these zombies is bound to have some eyeglasses. Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate you. I don't know if you caught that, but we've since dropped our eyeglasses. Go, game, go. So it's not looking too flash, but we more or less have the situation under control. I'm pretty sure that all those guys that I baited into that house have since got out. Come on, eyeglasses. Nothing. Alright. But yeah, I baited them into a house, and with a bit of luck, it'll catch on fire soon, and hopefully take a bunch of them with them. But I'm also not super optimistic about that, because I did have a massive fumble. But so far, Gam's got the best survival out of everybody that we've played so far, so... Yeah, okay. Oh, fair play to you. I have a feeling he's crawling. No. Okay, still no glasses, but it's okay. What about over here? Nothing as of yet. Alright. Yeah, great power. You know how they used to build them back in the day, mate? They were pretty tough back in the day, so... But there are a fair amount of zombies around here, so... But it's also on the edge of town, so with a bit of luck... we can get out of here. Should I need to. Quick repositioning here. I was a wee bit close for comfort, so there's still a little bit of repositioning here. Alright, good. I don't care how tired we are, you can't have too many of those to the head. Surely. Right, still no love on the eyeglasses, but we are going to sneak back into the house. Now, if you're watching on your phone, you won't see, but the Moodles are not looking great. Let's get a drink of water. Whoops. Let's have a look for something to eat. Garlic powder, oh yeah, that'll go down well, won't it? Salmon, fresh and uncooked. Right, let's get a bit of that in. Now, it's safe to say we're not going to be driving out of here anytime soon if we can help it. Obviously, this is not the best situation to be in. So we'll close the window. Close the curtains. Let's have a sleep in the bed. With a bit of luck. Well, 50, that's a great time to wake up. Left foot, scratched and infected. Okay. That is fair enough, because we were running around with no shoes on for a minute there. So, let's boogie on back to the car. I'm almost certain I've got some stuff in here. Yep, we'll want that. Let's get out of the car real quick. Oh, that's all food from the gas station. No, don't go through that. That's bloody broken glass out the wazoo. Okay, this house has been torn apart, so I am expecting to see some company in here. Just one outside so far, so we will let them in. Gam has got that dog in her. Now if we can find some disinfectants. The healing process can begin. Well, treatment and then healing. Holy, alright. Got some guns. Bunch of seeds, we don't hate that. Punch a microphone, very good. Bit of streamer rage there for you. I need disinfectant in here. More bandages. Well, let's bandage his foot anyway. Maybe we'll find some... No, it's not going to give it to us, is it? I'm going to find some disinfectant in here somewhere. Let's find some clean clothes as well. These are all dirty. So, everybody avert your eyes. Gam's going to get changed real quick. Oh no, that's all fine. Hoodie's bloody though. Sneakers are bloody and dirty. So if we peek in here, I think I saw it. Denim shirt. That over. Oh, okay, righto. Well, and is out here rocking with the bloody. Blocking with the shirt cocking it, as they said in Deadpool. Okay, so we'll drop the rolling pin. We will have to drop the wrench as well. Drop that wrench. It's mostly the baseball bat that we're after for the meantime. Attach to the back, that way it's always there. What have we got in here? What's in our plastic bags? Were they empty? Yes, they were. Sad, eh? Yeah, no, I could... Yeah. I can see how you'd get that. Attach that to the belt right, I think it is. Jacket, we will wear that. A little bit of extra protection. We can score game some pants. Then we are in a slightly better position than we were before. He's not bad though. Not a bad effort. Any of these pants worth grabbing? I would say not. No. What? Why? Right foot scratched. Am I not wearing shoes again? I swear if I'm not wearing shoes again. Gam, would you put... Oh, yeah, because I took them off, didn't I? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, that wasn't Gam's fault, that was my fault. Right, just chuck those on. It's better than nothing. Jeez, we gotta get this together. Gam wasn't as tough as she is. We would not be doing as well. Yeah, those are not bloody, so we will wear those. Close that down. Ditch this. Ditch that. Might as well ditch the surgical mask too, I would say. It's only gotten in the way so far. Put the key away. Oh, look, see, these are brand new, so let's chuck those on. Wear the long socks. Ditch all this stuff. Okay, cool. Much better than we were before. Need to grab out some more bandages. I'm pretty sure there was either a sheet or some bandages around here somewhere. Can't do anything with that. It was potentially over at this house here. Yes, I know, Gam. Might as well get it looking pretty swaggy, yo. Yeah, we really want some shotgun shells, so we'll just leave that there for now. It's no good to us as it is. Pretty sure there was some in here, wasn't there? There we are. Right, how are we looking? We've been worse. Alright, let's chance a look to see where we drop those. They dropped them inside the house, which means the house is more than likely burnt down at this stage, or at least started to. Yeah, see, all the zombies are out over here. Over here. We'll take that key, thank you. And what do we have here? Nothing. Alright, that's alright though. Oh, you beauty. Oh, we can see again. And reading glasses. Look, we better take a spare pair, right? Like, they're not the ones we use, but they're better than nothing. We might as well turn this oven off, seeing as that it's not done anything. Oh, we do like having the glasses back on. That is most certainly a step in the right direction. What have we got in here? Elbow pads. Let's chuck those on. Whoops. For goodness sake, where's that gone? Yes, we do have some kit in here that's going to come in handy. I'm thinking perhaps we start clearing out some of this area a bit more today. We take this area as our own. Might have to get Game to read a book soon. As I believe it was Silex who was telling me that that's a surefire way to raise depression. Oh, see, now this is the house that we are looking for. Lovely garden. Nothing growing here just yet, but we will see to that. It's got a shed and some options for a driveway and that sort of carry on too, so we like that. Air protectors, no, we're not worried about that. See, the house has already been ransacked, so we'll just go through quietly. Alright, doing well. Just be careful not to get cornered here. Anybody got anything worth taking? It doesn't appear so. A scythe. Holy hell. Oh shit, did I need to stay over here, did I? No. No, it doesn't act as a weapon. Alright, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping the scythe to be a weapon we can laugh as a Grim Reaper. I can't see well enough around that corner, so... Right, let's make a tactical withdrawal here. Unpleasantly hot. That is more than likely due to wearing this jacket, so put that away. Let's go ahead and read this. Trying to alleviate some of the stress. My brother's just texted me just to let me know that his cat's literally just shat the bed. We've got a saying in New Zealand. Well, not just in New Zealand. Be like, you know, they really shit the bed on that one. That basically means that, you know, like, you didn't do a good job, you dropped the ball, whatever, right? Just let me know that his cat's quite literally just shat the bed. So, that is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, nice. Yeah, shat the bed. Well, because it's inherently, I don't think it matters which country you come from, does it? Like, it's inherently not a good thing to shit the bed. So, makes you wonder, you put all this time and effort and love into animals, and like my cat, oh man, sometimes he'll just bring all sorts of things in the middle of the night. You can tell because he's got a different meow when he does it too. And he gets all bloody silly and excited about it. Anyway, back to surviving. Yeah, see, there we go. That's alleviated all of our depression. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can use it for pretty much any context like that. You know, like anytime something's not gone right. Ah, no, he shit the bed. Sugar cubes. Yes, eat. Dead rat. Don't know. Funnel or a phone book? Well, at least we can always read the phone book if we get that bored. What happened to our slice? There it is. Eat all of that. Very good, okay. Right, we're doing alright. What have we got in the study here? Photograph of a fussy child, eh? Agriculture 1, we'll take that, that's for sure. Nope. Experienced player, relatively, mate. Like, yeah, not... Like, I got the very first build, it was like $15 when it very first came out on Steam. I couldn't tell you what the price is now. Probably over 10 years ago now. Probably been around that while, that long. And I've sort of played, I've got about 350 something hours on it, something like that. So like enough to know your way around. But obviously this is the new build 42, I think it is. Yeah, I believe it's 42. And so obviously it's new for everybody, more or less. And I'm going through the area, well, the area I usually used to do everything in was down in Muldra, down here. But I since left to go to the army base to have a look, see what changes were made there, and I didn't even get as far as getting in, mate. It was completely overrun, and I didn't stand a chance. So old Gam here had to make a judgment call and get the hell out of there. So yeah, I got the basics down. I've never really done any foraging or trapping, so once Gam bites the dust, let's chuck that on, eh? Yin Yang symbol, bit of peace and love. There you go. You can't have a bit of the good without the bad. Once Gam here bites the dust, but she's been the best player so far, I'll probably take the Park Ranger class and do a bit more outdoors stuff. Yeah, I've never played... Oh, tell a lie, I played... Oh, it would have been maybe like an hour, maybe 2 of multiplayer back in the day. When it very first came out, it was a buggy mess. But yeah, this game's always been cool, man. Like, when it very first came out, obviously the art was all different. A lot of the mechanics... Yeah, the core mechanics were still there, but yeah, a lot of it was very different. And I've always sort of dropped in and out to have a look, see what's going on. And then I seen this build 42 and a lot of things have changed. So I thought, oh, it'd be a great... I've just started streaming. Maybe a week or so, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And I usually stream skateboarding games and Skyrim, you know, Vampire Survivors, basically anything I like, really. Start clearing these guys out as well. And I thought, well, with this new build, it'd be a great time to stream this, have a laugh, you know, because it doesn't matter how good you are going to die sooner or later. The game warns you as much. And I played a lot of sandbox as well, you know, like sort of wear whatever clothes I wanted, all that sort of carry on. This time it's just fully vanilla. Oh, 100%. It's easy to do, man. I just had a look before and it's been 40 minutes already. That time's just flown by. It's... If you can get past the... let's give Game some swag here, right? Gold ring. Been eyeing these up. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's basically like a building and crafting game where zombies are just... They're just there, they're just in the way. But what I always do personally, with my most amount of enjoyment, and purists won't like this at all, but like the most amount of enjoyment I get out of this game is to just drop the zombies down to they're just slow shamblers. You know, that Night of the Living Dead, like that Romero trilogy, Resident Evil style. That's a bit more my taste anyway. And then drop it so that you can only be infected by being bitten. So just like basically like your super classic zombies. That's about all I do to them. I don't want to lie to you, but I don't think I changed their like toughness or anything like that this time around. I believe I've left them standard for a bit of the challenge. And I think Gam here is maybe the 4th or 5th character so far. Yeah, like I tried sprinters once, that was just an absolute shit show. The density, the population density, I don't know how you play that. Like, you know, I take my hat off to people who can. But see, the way I see it too, man, is like, this game's giving you all the options to, tailor the game how you like. So there's no wrong answers, as far as I'm concerned. As long as you're enjoying yourself. It's about the end of it, isn't it? I keep forgetting to put shoes on. Yeah, we're watching before, Alan, mate. I did forget to put bloody shoes on. And, scratched up both my feet. In fact, how are they going now? Yeah, so they're still bandaged. So the mission at the moment, as it stands, is to clear out this area, loot the houses, and then see about doing a run back into the outskirts of Malta, to the outer car parks. There's a gas station on the way back, about halfway between here and Malta, that I want I think it's a motel or a camping lodge or something. And I want to go check that, in the hopes we can pick up a car that I haven't absolutely trashed. Lovely. In a manner of speaking. No, I just grabbed the first watch I saw, mate. Am I not wearing a digital watch? No, classic wristwatch. No, I mean, what's the difference, Alan? Like, what would be the benefit of wearing digital over a classic? I'm not taking the piss either, mate. Sorry, my time might have been a bit off there. I was concentrating. But, yeah, I am genuinely interested as to what the difference would be. Okay, date and the temperature. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, yeah, I guess I just. Oh, yeah, I can see down here. Yeah, where that would be filled out. Yeah, I suppose we'll grab a digital watch. It's not a silly idea, actually. Come to think of it. Is that a broken window? Yeah, see, I almost climbed through that. Yeah, I remember on my longest playthrough I ever got, it was like, I can't remember, it was bloody nearly like a year in game. And ended up with, it snowing. Like the power in the water had shut off, because I've got that set to just normal, so it's just going to turn itself off whenever it does. And, let's chuck the lumberjack shirt on, though. Just keep it bouncing. Yeah, and I think I got as far as winter, and geez, that was harsh, man. Like, lost all my little garden and all that. But that was many updates ago. Oh mate, we've hit the jackpot for books here. This is a good little neighborhood actually. Yeah, we're gonna set up around here. A kingdom for a backpack though. A proper large backpack. Garbage bag. We should start collecting those because we are going to need to be... I think I chose carpenter as well for this one, so... Yeah, that's a fair point actually, yeah. You wouldn't be able to see where the road is, would you? That's what I love about this game, like it's... You know, because I am a problem solver by nature, you know, like... A lot of the time in my own life it was problems I made myself and it's worked my way out of, but... Like all the jobs I've ever had... You know, like working in management and team leadership and all that sort of carry on. It's predominantly problem solving, isn't it? And so this game is really good for that. It throws a series of challenges at you. Some of them are very difficult. And you have to navigate and find solutions for them. I actually quite enjoy that. It's almost a bloody puzzle game, you know, in a sense. Yeah, already done that place. All right, let's clear these guys out because we've done a fantastic job clearing out this this neighborhood, if I do say so myself. Now that I've said that, you know exactly what's about to happen. Ah! Look, don't touch. Game is not that kind of lady. There we are. Get wrecked. Okay, let's get a little distance. Timing's getting a little weird in the swings now. Thank you. Just getting tired, eh? Alright, very good, game. Proud of you. Work boots. Chuck those on. Residence key, thank you. Yeah, it's super immersive, mate. Like, and you know, it's got a lot of moving parts. You know, I used to, like, your brain would sort of almost go into overdrive trying to figure out what to do and like trying to keep all the pieces going at the same time. Then you just think, well, what would I do in a survival situation if you wanted to play it that way? And let's take a rest in this house, I think. Go get a drink of water. Probably ditch the overshirt. Yeah, you know, what would I do in this situation? How would I go about survival? And like, my playstyle is not exactly super exciting. There will come a time where I sort of cut loose. And we try some unorthodox techniques, and we have done before for you know, a couple of characters just before the slot. Yeah, it is that door, isn't it? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Lucky. I was a little tight in the timing for my liking. There you go, got under control. Yeah, mouse, padded jacket, scarf. Hair dryer. Oh, see, that's good. You know, we can keep our hair done as we go. Heavy chain, eh? Oh, yeah. What else we got? Sweater. Compass. I wonder how helpful that's going to be. P38 can opener, that's got to be helpful. Large hook, we might as well drop that now. Drop the bloody wrench. I do kind of want to go chuck a propane tank in a house and turn the oven and turn it on, but we're going to refrain from silliness just for now. Microwaves and toasters. Oh, okay, this might be the house here, right? Well, we got our radio. I don't know if the radio serves a purpose, though. I don't know if that's been part of the update or not. Corset, oh, okay. Alrighto. Oh, Gam finds a suitor. I guess we see what happens. You'd be so lucky in the apocalypse, wouldn't you? But then again, you wouldn't be very fussy, though, would you? So, well, you know, if you can cook a dead rat, get some water, can kill a zombie, that's just about us, I'd say. I wonder if that's a berry plant or if that's a... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. You can scythe the grass, eh? Oh, we can do the lawns. Look, we're going to turn this around. We will reinstate suburbia back to its former glory. I've already been through here. Yeah, I have. It's our time. Alright, let's keep an eye out for a digital watch then. Where the hell did I come into this house? Was it on this side, was it? Yes, it was. Really pointless closing the doors when all the windows are busted in. There's some sprinting. Have a quick look. Yeah, so not much of a rush we are to sort of push through there just yet. We'll see if we can kite a few out. Get a digital watch first. Meat cleaver. Let's attach that to the left side of the belt. Okay, righto. So, I'll punch my microphone again. Good like that. Yeah, you stick around, Alan. I'll swear a little, kill some zombies, and punch my microphone from time to time. Put on quite a show around here. Was it you're talking about in this, in here? Was it? Better grab that key, because you never know. I'm probably driving you nuts because I'm looking in the wrong place, aren't I? So, alright, let's be sensible about this. We'll go back the way we came, because I know I saw more than one back here as well, so I'm thinking we pick one of these houses to move into, start cleaning up. And it's probably going to be the furthest one. So we can come and go in the car without causing too much issues. Oh look, I mean, look, we got a pile of them here. There's got to be one in there. What have we got here? Bad smell. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Necklace, crucifix. I'm not sure if that's going to help, but I mean, situation like this, you'd take just about any help you could get, wouldn't you? Now, there's one thing you'll notice, Alan, mate. On my streams, there is no such thing as streamer like. You know how people say, I don't know, it's like I'm not particularly hip or with it, mate, when it comes to this sort of thing, but oh yes, we will take the military shorts though, and that, and the work boots, thank you. We will have those. Yeah, I think it's going to be this house here that we're going to claim. Let's start doing that right now. Just going to entail. I see single story, not ideal, because 2-story you can get up, set up the set up a couple of blast rooms just in case you get overrun, and then you can jump out a window. But that's all right. We're not silly. We'll figure something out. So this will be the bedroom. We will turn this into the bedroom / safe room. And let's just do a bit of dumping stuff on the ground for the minute. I'm going to come back and I'll probably reorganize it off stream. Nobody wants to watch me do that for a couple hours. So just everything that we're not going to be using directly. And we'll start dragging all the zombies out into the middle of the street. I think we've got a little bit of blood here as well. And we're going to get a little fire going. I tell you, I was over the moon as well when I saw that you actually drag them now as well. Like you actually pick them up and drag them. But they're not going to let me do it. What's going on here? Uh-oh. No, we're not trying to pick none of that up. We're just trying to pick up the rotting corpse in here. Oh, I see. Yeah. What about this one? Okay, so it must be my positioning where I'm standing on. I mean, it might just be a new friend, mate. Like, eventually it'll be a skeleton, right? So we won't have to worry about it. Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't know you could do that, but that's handy to know. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll take this house, and then we'll pillage the rest of the houses. And pull resources into here. Let's just get these guys over here now. But yeah, I was actually on the first stream that I did for this. I had an idea for a house to take, and you could imagine my delight when I learned that you can actually throw zombies out of windows. Mate, that honestly made me happy. Like, that made me laugh. And it's like those little attentions to details as well always come back to this game. Small file size, it runs way better than it ever has before, and indie as well. I mean, that goes a long way these days, doesn't it? And just like all the attention to detail and like constant free updates they keep putting in, free mod support. This is a game made by people who actually want them to play their game. I want you to buy their game and then enjoy playing it. I've got a profound amount of respect for that these days. And having grown up video gaming a lot when I was a kid in the 90s. It's in the letterbox. The Wizard's Keep. Let's try and get this dude out of the house, actually. Try and get on this side of him. And then maybe... Do I pull apart the... I reckon I need to pull apart the double bed, oh.
Yeah.
I have a feeling... And that's part of the reason why, is that it's colliding with a double bed and I can't get them out. Alright, let's pull this bed apart. We're going to need the nails and all that sort of carry on anyway. We're going to disassemble this entire area, I think, and pull the resources back into here. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Alright, well that's alright. We know that. We know now for next time. That's our Moodle saying. Drowsy? No doubt. Gangan's had a big day, exhausted. I do not blame her. An awful odour. That's right. We're about to compound that problem. Oh, really? Oh, well, thank you very much. That's south of me, so that is down here behind the for sale sign on the same side of the road. Oh, cheers, Alan, mate. I appreciate that. Good bugger. Ah, yeah, okay, I got you. Right on. What a legend. Hey, look at that, eh? You beauty, mate. Good on you. I appreciate that. Alright. Let's get Gam Gam in for something to eat and a drink. Because we've still got some work to do clearing out this area. Well, getting the zombies away from the house. That way we don't contract any lethal infections anytime soon. I think the next priority ones are the ones by the back door. And these guys up here. I also want to see if I got anything out of this. I have some planks and some nails. Absolutely fantastic. Get a drink. I'm going to have to very soon start... I think I've got some plastic bottles in the car. So we'll start moving all that stuff in. Yeah, it's not my favorite part of the game either, but it's also like, you know, when you think about it, like in real life, you would not be chuffed to be dragging dead bodies around anyway, would you? You know, like it would not be your favorite part of the day. But like any worthwhile chore, you know, it's got to be done. Now, I wonder if you can throw your clothes on the line. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, that's good. Only a couple of bits of clothes are wet after washing them. I mean, fancy that. But because I don't want to burn down the whole neighborhood just yet, which I think is potentially going to be a contingency moving forwards. So that's annoying, eh? You can like sort of you can open up the door and drop the corpse at the same time. Like it's got its technical advantages for sure. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't want to be dragging corpses through the house. I'm getting blood all through the house. Oh, mate. Indeed. It's alright, we will get there. Okay. If there is a towel in here, or a rag, or a sheet or something, then we're going to pivot and start cleaning the house. That way we've got something to... Oh no, the bodies are the priority though, aren't they? Yeah, they really are. But we will stop dragging them through the house. Let's just smash this nacho cheese. Got to be good for you. Yeah, the car works. Yep. It's stocked up full of gear at the moment. Yeah, it's full of all the supplies I've been picking up along the way. Everybody, oh, look at that! The clouds reflected in the mirror in the window of the car. That's fantastic. Okay, righto. Seats and trunks, but then I suppose I'll need to clean the car afterwards, won't I? You're going to be able to see this bonfire from space, though, by the time I've finished up with it. You know, probably a bit more worthwhile use of our time, too, is to start bringing stuff inside, actually. Oh, we're starting to get flies, too. Fantastic. Alright, we'll start with the boot. Empty gas can, plastic bag, they might as well stay in there. It was funny, Ellen, on the last stream I played, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't fit anything in the boot. And it's because I've been using it to ram zombies for ages. And yeah, it turns out the boot was that compressed that it was basically in the back seat with me. Oh no, do I not have as much as I thought I did? But yeah, the next mission, after I've cleared out the house of zombies, well, cleared out, this is to go and find another car. Yeah, no, I was actually quite surprised. Well, I wasn't surprised at the result, but I was surprised that that was a considered mechanic. But knowing this game, I should know better. Okay, so let's just start putting all of we'll keep the fresh food on us. Which is that one there, okay. Yeah, fresh food can stay on us. Canned food can go in here. Plastic bag, does that have anything in it? Yes, it does. So we want those in the fridge for now, that way we can fill them up with water once we finish drinking them. We're going to go on a big water run too, that way we can survive when the power turns off. Hopefully. I'll actually pop the jug on. I think I'm going to be up a bit later tonight. I didn't get home till 3 o'clock this morning from the city. I live in a small town, Alan. And we had to go up the road to a couple of hours into the city. Go catch up with some old friends. See your mates off, in a manner of speaking. And yeah, went and saw the new Spider-Man movie and decided to do that, but we caught the last oh, you beauty. Oh, fantastic. All right, we're going to take that. Yeah, and catch the last showing of Spider-Man for the night. And yeah, we didn't get home till bloody 3 o'clock in the morning. Movie didn't finish until 1. Yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, obviously, like, with my style and not using AI and that sort of carry on, like, I don't expect to get massive views. But I don't know how popular New Zealand is in the rest of the world for YouTube. But I do know for the most part that, you know, the rest of the world doesn't really have a problem with New Zealand, you know. We usually try to be pretty easy to get along with as a country. And a matchbook. Oh, mate, you know what's coming. We've got exactly what we need to sort this problem out. Where was I? What was I doing? So I've got all this stuff. Have I got a bookcase anywhere? Not really. So the books, they might as well come into the bedroom. Any books magazines worth reading might as well come into the bedroom. And let's just quickly sort this out now. So let's disassemble that. Oh yeah, righto. Oh well, cheers for supporting, you know, creators in our little humble town, mate. In our little humble country, rather, sorry. Yeah, might as well throw any magazines and books and stuff in here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we're not going to need this stuff, so that can go on the floor for rubbish. I apologize if you can hear the jug boiling, but I'm starting to feel this now. I'm starting to, like, the plan's starting to come together. The jug's just finished boiling, so with a bit of luck, it'll be a bit quieter now. It's our time, 9 o'clock. All right, so let's close the doors, get some sleep. Gam needs a bloody good rest. Yeah, it's actually it's funny you mention it, Alan, mate, because pretty much all of my viewership is in the States. Most of my Discord server is made up of people from the States and obviously Australia as well. And a couple of Kiwis now. We are growing in numbers. But yeah, most of my viewership is in the States, and I think it was India or Bangladesh, or possibly both. But yeah, predominantly the States, which is not a huge surprise considering that's where, you know, obviously YouTube comes from. You know, it's sort of like the States sort of is positioned as the entertainment capital of the world. You know, and for a long time, and still now, to be fair, the Western world does revolve around the United States of America. So, you know, it's just a matter of fact. You know, it's no, you know, people can feel how they will about it, but, you know, as a matter of fact, it's pretty much how it goes, mate. So it's not a huge surprise. What surprises me, well, it doesn't surprise me so much, but what I do like to see is that that American people do like content from New Zealand. You know, because we are so different, culturally speaking. Oh, he's got the old gold fever, has he? You got to watch out for those fellas, mate. You never want to go out in the bush with somebody, or as you guys would say, out in the forest, with somebody who's got the gold fever, man. And yeah, no, I can. Yeah, I just seen you right there. Yeah, I can fully see that actually. Yeah. If you guys are up late, like what is it now? 9:30 p.m. here now. So what it'd be like? What would be the time where you're at, mate? Well, it's 9:30 here. Oh, little early morning bolting. Ah, forgot about this guy. We're gonna have to deal with that too. Okay, let's deal with that now, otherwise I am going to forget. 4:30 a.m. Yeah. Grab this guy now. He's going to stink up the gaff. I'm not going to realize where he is. In Texas. Yeah, I met a few people from Texas. We used to have a girl from when I was in high school. We called her Texas Jess for obvious reasons. She was cool as hell, man. But to be fair, I mean, like in the press, you know, obviously we don't listen to the media, man, like some people do, even in this country, obviously. But you know, like pretty much every American I've ever dealt with has been a good person. You know, very moralistic for the most part, rather. You know, and as we all know, anybody with a brain knows that fundamentally human beings are about the same no matter where you go. You know, we're all basically the same animal with the same needs and wants. Get it, Gam Gam. Ah, she's not doing well though. We're getting pretty tired pretty quick. Wonder if it's my equipment load that's doing that. What's the health doing? Yeah, fine. Those scratches are probably healed up by now. Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. That's exactly right. Yeah, we've all got that UK heritage, and we all seceded in our own ways from the monarchy. We're still part of the Commonwealth, but you know that's only ever in writing, mate, to make self-important people feel important, really, isn't it? You know, if we're being honest. Game needs a rest already. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Game. You've only been at it for an hour. Right, let's have a rest here on this chair, right? Have a quick sit down. And while you're doing that, I am going to go make coffee, but I will still be right here. Yeah, and obviously as well, Alan, you know, like all of our countries in the Western world, for the most part, you know, well, what they consider to be the West. You know, we've also got that shared history through World War II, where all of our grandfathers and great-grandfathers banded together to fight a rich man's war against a raging psychopath. So, you know, that's not for nothing, man. Like, you know, I grew up in that Anzac generation where, well, Anzac's Australia and New Zealand. That's sort of like our coalition. But you know, we were raised to respect that, and like the old saying goes, you know, never forget, because it was a terrible thing, a horrible thing. You know, World War. It's all well and good to glorify it in movies and video games and whatnot, and have a bit of fun. But you know, for kids that never had family that went through it, or knew anybody that did, you know, that impact of it sort of lost on them. But what is good now? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see, I had a couple of great grandfathers that went to World War II and survived. And we were raised when we were younger not to ask them about it out of respect. You know, just we were always told if they wanted to talk about it, they would, and they never would. And then we had extended family. A man who was he was a grandfather to us, just not by blood. But yeah, he was a POW in Vietnam, I believe, for a couple of years, and he never spoke of it. Nice guy you'll ever meet too, but yeah, no, you look in the man's eyes and you could tell like he'd been through it. And you wouldn't want to find out. I tell you what, my great grandfather told me once. He was a kleptomaniac as well. He's a thrill seeker and a kleptomaniac back in the day. Those are very separate stories. When we were children, the one thing we were told is he used to tell us for years, mate, for years and years, he would tell us that he had this scar on his abdomen, and he always used to say it was from a German bayonet. He'd always take great pleasure in showing you this, and he was a beast of a man too. There's great pleasure of hand-to-hand combat with a German and this German bayonet wound that he suffered. But we come to find out, I think it was after he died. The family sort of came clean to us and told him, no, it wasn't a German, or maybe they didn't know that we knew. That's what he'd been telling us. But it turns out, when he was in his teens, he was on the piss. He'd stolen some alcohol from I don't know who, and then decided, he got drunk, and then decided to ride a bike. And then back in the day, they didn't have rubber on the handlebars; it was just a steel pipe, and he fell off, and that's what got him. It carved him up in the abdomen. It was a funny bugger, though, man. They don't make him like that anymore. Yeah, and see with like social media, yeah, it is the devil, dude. Like it is responsible for a lot of good, but also a lot of bad. You know, and but the one thing it does, like with YouTube and video and that, like you see these guys who come back from war, even like the highly trained guys, like your guys' special services. We don't have a lot of press on our special services. It's not quite the same culture, but and they'll tell the truth about how they feel, what they're going through, and the realities of it, because people need to know, man. Like people need to know just how awful it is and the things that you're forced to do if you want to live. You don't have a choice. And then furthermore, is that once you've done things like that, that they will never leave you. That stays with you for the rest of your life, and you have to reconcile. You have to reconcile that. Oh yeah, 100% stolen valor, dude. Yeah, he would have made no bones about it either, man. Like he was a character, man. Absolute character. Like I used to joke as I got older and like got to thinking about it. I was like, I wonder if he even went. He might have just like hid in the forest for a couple of years, just waiting for the heat to die down and then come back out. Swam out, jumped on a boat, and just sort of came back on shore. Like, oh look, guys, yeah, no, it was awful. Don't want to talk about it. I wouldn't be surprised, man. But I also think a part of, the way he was, because like, like our local governments were like, like on our roundabouts and on the side of our roads will plant flowers and that sort of carry on. And he used to go wait until the middle of the night after the first day they'd been put down, and he'd steal all the ones that he liked, dig them up, and then just take them home and plant them in his garden. And me and my brother always thought, oh, it must be because, in his mind, he's like, well, I went to war, I fought, I had to kill people for all this. I come home, I still got to pay taxes and work and all that. Well, I'm going to take a little something for myself. Yeah, I suppose that'd be a bit easier to deal with. I actually don't imagine that it would be, to be honest. But yeah, it would be different, very, very different being up close and personal. You can only hope that should, any of us be in a similar position, whether in war or in life, you have the strength to do what's right, to survive, but then also the strength to live with that afterwards, because it's not just getting through and surviving the moment that counts. It's very much one of those things in life. I always say that in life, you have a series, you have life is one way, right? COVID was a good example. In any traumatic event in someone's life. Not saying COVID was particularly traumatic for us, I'm not going to lie and say that it was. But, in traumatic events in people's lives, your life is one way before the event happens, and then your life is completely different afterwards. And we say before and after, it's a before and after event. Things were one way, it happened, and now things are completely different, and they will never be the same, exactly the same again. Yeah, I think that's interesting you bring that up about taking, I'm going to use the word trophies, but I don't mean that disrespectfully, just for lack of a better term. Lack of a better term. But I don't think, I thought that said Satan banner for a second, then I was like, holy hell. out there doing the Lord's work. But nah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't think it was a war crime back in the day to take home trophies, was it? Like it is now, under like Geneva Conventions and stuff. I think it's due to the sort of mentality people can get into in gathering trophies. It becomes a sport instead of a job or a necessity. I mean, personally, I think as long as you're not chopping off ears and gouging out eyes and bringing those home, like you bring home things like metal, like like things that they're wearing or whatever, that's your business, man. Like I think I'd personally just want to leave it there if I ever had to go, have done with it. But like everybody deals with that stuff differently. That'd be cool though, man, because those are real pieces of history, and items like that have real stories. Yeah, well, like the average foot soldier, and the Nazis were just blokes, but you know, you had choices, lads. And you know, like, war's war, but there's certain things you don't have to do, like certain ways you don't have to conduct yourself. Yeah, well, I think, you know, that level of what was going on at that time, mate, was about as close to pure evil as you can get, really, wasn't it? You know? And that's not even to mention the business interests and the war profiteering and, you know, what's eventually turned into forever wars now. States of perpetual war for profit, you know. But that's a conversation for another time and for people smarter than I. We got one left to go, Alan. Oh no, we got those two by the up by the door too. We're almost done, man. Then we can go and start raiding the area and cleaning up the house. Game's going to be desperate need for a rest after all this carry on, though. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, nice, you can just hold E. Yes, mate. Oh, I love this game, mate. Is it the most, you know, like, adrenaline pumping game all the time? Absolutely not. But when she goes alright, but... But absolutely fantastic, eh? Yeah, a lot did, mate. And to say that, you know, obviously, you know, there were very serious human rights issues that were worth fighting for. And setting those countries, you know, those governments, not the countries or the people, because they were suffering too, but the governments and the relative authoritative parties that were responsible for those, you know, like slowing those down, because it's, let's face it, it's not stopped anything. It just slowed it down. But, you know, to say, you know, to acknowledge that is also to acknowledge, you know, that everybody would have had people on their side, you know, on every side, that would have committed acts either through rage or emotional outbursts, which is what I understand quite common, overkill and things like that, or, you know, things like not getting the job done quickly, I will say, taking your time on it, which is, in my mind, speaks more about you than it does about, you know, the situation that you're in. But yeah, to acknowledge the evils of the other side is also, you gotta leave room to consider that all sides would have been guilty of their own fair share of that as well. Just obviously not to the industrial scale that has been historically reported. Oh, thank goodness, the last one. And what a pile we have. Maybe 20 odd here, maybe 30. We'll just go through, see if there's anything worth grabbing out of them. Tell you what we need to do, actually. We need to drag one corpse out. So he just sits out a little bit further than the rest. Maybe that's not quite right. Oh, Gam, you're almost done. You've done well. We are never to ask Gam of her time in Kentucky. For some hot dogs. Alright, Alan, wish me luck, man. I've done this once. I've done it a couple of times. It worked fine another time, but yeah, I did it once before. And I actually ended up setting myself on fire. So with a bit of luck, that won't happen this time. And hopefully we don't set the whole neighborhood on fire. Come to think of it, I probably should have moved it to the middle of the road, but we're here now. There's no stopping it. Oh, mate, no. Oh. Alright, we're gonna pick someone here. Well, that was... okay, good. That's surely got to do it, right? That's surely got to do it. Fantastic. Not feeling too good. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Game. It's alright, we'll get this bit of nasty work done. Have a rest, then we'll go get the cleaning supplies and clean up the house. Oh, that was close. I almost walked straight into it. I have a feeling that's only going to burn one of them. Oh no, very good. Don't burn the grass, don't burn the grass! Don't burn the grass, mate. Yes! Alan, fate has dictated that we are to, as long as we don't stuff this one up, that we are to succeed in this little mission. Fantastic. Go, Grandma. Go, Game. Very proud of you right now. Righto, time for a rest. Well-deserved rest. Go read a book, have a drink of water. Actually, no, we'll have a drink of soda, and then we'll fill up the water bottle. And then it's off to go find some cleaning supplies. Throw this back in the boot of the car. Oops. Where are we? Gasoline, gas can, bang that in there. No, okay, we can't because it weighs too much. Lovely. You'll love to see it. Oh, I died to a toe in the fire. Yeah, this game doesn't concern itself with our feelings, does it? You know, it's very impartial. Sometimes vindictive. I'd go as far as to say vindictive. Right. Drink all of that. Get it in you. You earned it. Craft. Oh, craft what? Yeah. White sink. Drink. Where's that bottle? Empty bottle. There we are. Take that. Fill the bottle. Yeah. Because plus we also very much want to, we do very much want to, hang on, let me just get my shit together here. Boom. We very much want to go and raid some more gas stations as well for all of their plastic bottles, you know, like soda drinks and stuff like that. Live off those for a while. Here you go, look. Read a book, Grandma. Yeah, and raid all their junk food and all their non-perishable food, because I've done nothing about getting a garden sorted. Yeah. And quite frankly, we're not ready for that yet. Yeah, so when Game carks it, I'm going to try with this one, if I can find some foraging books. But when Game carks it, well, that's not what we meant by rest on the chair, but that's fine. You do whatever you like. You've earned the right. Then we're going to go for a park ranger. Fantastic. Look at that, Ellen. Man, I wish there was like a save state or something. I know you can back up your saves, so I'm not going to do that, but how about that, eh? Not doing too bad at all. Quick got baseball bat. Yeah, I think I've got Gam Gam already to carpentry. So what is it? Outdoors? Carpentry level 3. So if I close that, go to, whoops, information, no, health, yes, and then go skills. Carpentry is already level 4 because I picked the carpenter class for that exact reason, mate. I see. All right then. She should be well and truly used to this by now. Look at the panic. Very good, thank you. Take that. Don't need that just yet. Yeah, because I remember, like, I used to set up on the top of the factory, on the roof of the factory, or in the storage place in Muldra. That was always my go-to. I see it since changed. You beauty. So I may not be able to. Canned food, thank you. Yeah, so I may not be able to as well as I'd like usually. Come back for all this stuff. Paring knife, not going to worry about that. Whetstone, probably going to need that. And I always used to set up rain collectors on the roof up there in the garden. Used to lug dirt up there. Or go up to the lumber yard, or there's a big storage yard up in the west, I believe, northwest. That's pretty good starting stats, to be fair. Alright, we want that. Now we can start covering up our windows. In fact, that's a very high priority, to be fair. Take down these curtains. I should have been doing this, actually. Disassemble the bed. Or we can start getting the planks of wood and stuff ready as well. Looking out for any cleaning supplies while we're out here. Nails, nails, nails. Thank you. Come back for planks. We don't need them just yet. Oh, close the curtains. Very good. I am. So the military base was up here. You can see how far I got trying that out. I'm up here. And Muldra's just down here. With the factory that I usually set up in just being right here. And the bar being here. And I'm going to come into this rest stop in here very shortly. I believe it's a rest stop, or maybe it's this one. In order to source out another car and more petrol. Because this car's, yeah, it's not reliable. But yeah, I'm just up here for now. Somewhere just northwest of Muldra. I'm not super familiar with all of it, though, to tell you the truth. I have to empty the container first, do I, in order to get what I want out of it. Riverside. Yeah, I've never really tried Riverside. It's the one with the prison, if I'm not mistaken. Pick up the lamp. Give me the lamp. We'll take the lamp. Put the lamp down here. Right, now can I disassemble it? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, yeah, I could. Oh, right. Why can't I? Yeah, okay, I need a hacksaw as well. There was one floating around here somewhere, so we'll just do the wood stuff for now. Disassemble. Okay, we need the hacksaw for that too. Oh, knee pads. You beauty. Yam Gam's getting armored up. Yeah, I did hear that, but it will get to a stage, like, I will get to a stage where, like, I would have pulled apart, I would have, got nicely set up, and then for the sake of the stream, you know, for the series, because I'm just going to keep going for as long as I can, and then once, I've sort of had enough of doing that, fanny pack, nice, what's in here? Yes, mate. Yeah, once I've had enough of doing that, then I will proceed to leave the area. It's always the way though, way, like the more kitted out you get, the more heartbroken you're gonna be when it inevitably goes tits up. Alright, now I just need a cleaner. Let's disassemble some of this stuff. Oh, okay, righto. Yeah, it's a good point actually. Yeah, I really should take the crayons. Let me just grab these nails, and then that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, what am I carrying that's too heavy? So the meat cleaver needs to go inside the satchel. The sheets are too heavy. They can't go in there, I don't think. At least one of them can. Claw hammer attached to belt left, because I'm going to be using that a fair bit for disassembling things to get nails. Painkillers. Yeah, that all needs to go back to the house. I need a hacksaw for. I bet you I could beat a table to death with my hammer in real life, but you know, I'm just saying. Did I get the stuff from over here? Should be sprinting to where I can. It appears I did get the... Okay, that's cool. Yeah, there's going to be a few trips, unfortunately, backwards and forwards for nails and things like that. And planks especially. Once I find that hacksaw, then we are well and truly on. Okay, so let's start hanging up curtains where we don't have curtains. Close these curtains. Close those curtains. Well, I sort of did this a bit backwards, mate. I should have actually gone around, closed the curtains, counted how many that I needed, and then percent. It looks like I don't actually need any, to be honest, do I? Maybe one. And then what I usually do is I'll go through and put 4 planks on the inside and on the outside of yeah, I don't need any sheets. That's all right, we're here now. Okay, let's make an effort to start putting stuff where it needs to go now. And save us some time sorting later. That fresh zucchini as well. Can you add curtains to the door? Oh, so you can. I didn't know that. Oh, of course you can. Even I'll do that. Ages. Yes, thank you. Perfect. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Bloody disassemble the door. I might as well leave all these lights on as well. They're not hurting anybody for the meantime. Okay, cool. We are starting to get there. It's starting to come together. The sheets, we just need to drop those. We don't need those right now. Keep the nails on me. Let's put these books away. Oh no, that's not what I intended to do. Slide the books in there, thank you. Painkillers, they need to go inside the bathroom. So you can use painkillers the same as I was going to say you can use the painkillers same as like, oh shit, what was it that I was pushing with one button before the zombies? A single, like just press E on them. Am I not wearing both knee pads? No, I'm not. So what, I need one on the right knee. Very good, thank you. Oh, that's going to get old quick. I'm thinking that's where the water's going to go. What do I need to build that, actually? Come to think of it. Where are we? Outdoor. Ah, weaponry. Ah, I forgot you could build your own weapons. Was it miscellaneous, was it? No, it wasn't miscellaneous. Okay, go water. Okay. Oh, that's crafting. I'm not in bloody build. Come on. Get it together. How do I favorite this? That to favorite it? I only need 4 planks, so I tell you what, I think we should probably build one of these very shortly. If not almost immediately. How do I favorite an item? Ah, use a little star there, right? I think we'll just go and grab 4 planks now and a garbage bag, and we'll just go and get that done right now. Plank of wood. Should be another couple here. There's one mod I do miss, and that's the Alice Pack mod. That was very helpful. I think there's another plank back at home, so we'll quickly boogie back on over there and do that. Excuse me, 4 bags you say? Okay. It's alright, we'll make that work. We need to go searching for stuff to clean the blood out of the house anyway, so the planks can all just live down here for the minute. Pretty sure there was some... Oh yeah, let's grab all of this. Don't know if I've got a can opener at the house, so we'll grab that now. Unwanted. How did I... Oh, okay. Unset unwanted. No, that's not what I meant. I'm always going to need those. Always keep a can opener in your fanny pack if you can. What have I got in here? Bath towels. They need to come out. Can opener needs to go in here. Remember, I need to grab those crayons as well if I find some more. 4 garbage bags or 1 tarp. Alright, mate, thank you. We will find some more. I think I've got 2 garbage bags. I've got at least 2. So we're getting there. Come back for all those. We've got books for now. Rubber band, safety scissors. A bit of luck, there might be a rubbish bag in here. No, we'd be so lucky, yo. Empty plastic bottle, yes please. Fedora. Ah, my lady. Bleach, yes. Cleaning supplies acquired. Cheese grater. Can you use that as a weapon? That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Righto. Let's scream back to the house then, because then you can clean up the blood, get a rest because it'll be that time by then. And then, oh, here's another rubbish bin. Let's have a quick look. Nope. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Empty pop bottle. Oh, it's glass, so it's no good for us. Yeah, so we'll fill up the water. Clean the blood out of the house. Ah, oh, mate, stop jumping the wall, Gam. You're gonna fall and drop your glasses again. Alright, where is our... I always keep a couple of chocky bars in your fanny pack too, just something, anything. And usually a can of drink as well. White sink. Fill all those. No, I haven't got into that garage yet. I don't really want to break down the door to do it. But without a key, I've just acquired a whole bunch more keys actually, so I may be able to actually get in there. It's worth trying anyway. Yeah, let's eat this fresh banana because it's not going to be fresh for much longer. I need the zucchini, not just yet. All those can go in there. And then boogie on back this way. Yes, I do. I have 2 garbage bags. No nails here. Alright, put that back on our back. Equip secondary. Grab a bath towel, equip primary. Start cleaning the blood up from just inside the house. I'm not too worried about the blood outside of the house. I don't think it's going to have any effect on us. No blood through the house, that's nice. No, I'll leave the blood outside the house. That's just to let them know that we mean business. We're not here to muck around, alright? That'll be a warning to the rest of yous. Where's that other top one? There it is. Dish towel. Oh, how fortuitous. The flour can just go in the freezer. We're not really too worried about making bread. I don't really muck around with cooking because it's quite easy to stuff it up. And the bleach can go in there as well. All of our towels can go in here. Pizza cutter, that can go in the freezer as well. Whetstone, we will put that in this empty cupboard here. But we'll start putting food supplies, cooking supplies, or because we are eventually going to need to be fair. But same with the can opener. No, that needs to go in the one that all the food is in. There we are. We don't need this stuff. That can just go in the freezer for now as well. Quickly go ditch this. Okay, cool. So we've done all that. Alright, let's try that garage real quick, before we tuck game in for the night. Let's take this pen as well. Oh, I'm very proud of game. We're doing well. So once I find a crowbar, then I might be able to get. I'll be able to get into that. It's actually likely as well. Once I get that hacksaw, which I think's actually just down. I think it's actually just inside one of these garages. Let's go have a look, There's a couple of garden sheds around. We'll go and find those. Yeah, see one here. There may even very well be one in here. And a generator too, so we are 100% going to be needing that. Yeah, so it's looking like it's going to have to be a crowbar more than likely, or if we can find a hacksaw, then I can start pulling apart other pieces of furniture, and that we'll just bring that door down because it's an outside door. It doesn't lead inside, so it's not particularly necessary. I think inside one of these houses here as well was some more supplies, so like a good amount. Wood saw. So that's why we stopped to have a look. Had a feeling, we'll come back for all this stuff. Spare engine parts. Yeah, watch, we're going to end up doing up that car in a minute. We'll take the flashlight and batteries because eventually we're going to have to make, what's that pizza slice doing? Is that no good, is it? Cheese fresh, we will take that as well. Whoops. Wrong one, but that's fine. Pizza slice, rotten and cooked. Well, rotten it may be, but it's still cooked. Dead rat, well, I suppose you've got to draw the line somewhere, don't you? Okay, we'll leave the books. Yeah, we can do like just like a full-on book run as we come through. Crowland, you were saying, all right, we'll take. Oh, we can't take those. Already filled that up. Try, it's not a big deal. They will end up in our inventory sooner or later. Yeah, Pussycat, what are you up to? Did you get rained on out there, Pussycat? How heavy is that? 20. Well, yeah, we'll wait till we've got a better car. There was a van full of military supplies on the way back to the bloody military base. It had all sorts of goodies in it, but it didn't have a key. So if I can find a box van key, we're 100% going to go pick it up as well. But for now, the house is clean. Bodies are gone. Health is very good. Stop running into the house because that's just going to keep happening. I've got that wood saw too, so let's disassemble this door. can't do that because we need the screwdriver. Of course, you need the screwdriver. Disassemble the couches. We don't need those. We've got the bed. We can just rest in one place. I'm going to need all of this storage space coming up. It did get rained on a little bit. Alright, just while we're disassembling this chair, I'm just going to grab the towel and cast a bit of a toweling off. Come on then. Come on then, puss. There you go, it's improved. Have you cleaned your feet? You're not allowed on the bed, you've got dirty feet. Okay, so the cat dried off a little better. Grab some nails. She's a bit light on the nails for that one, eh? It's alright though. We will disassemble this table. And we'll get Gam off the bed, and then it's straight to go find another car. Any nails? 2 more nails. Alright, slowly getting there. Because then we want to come through, bust down as much as we can, get it all together, and open up the... and then nail up all our windows as well. And then it's a series of grabbing cars and bringing them back. It's always a bit of a nightmare because it always gets to the stage where, oh, oops, better have a drink, where you need to leave a car behind or walk, which is never ideal. Alright, baseball bat. But, oh, mate, that's going to get pretty old. It's already getting old pretty quick. Alright, close the door. We're out of here. Probably chuck the wood saw in here as well. And we can only pray that we get a better bag. It's our gas situation. Yeah, okay, we're going to jump out first. Let's turn the car off. Now, I don't know if those screams equate to any, excuse me, I don't know if those screams equate to there being any, like, reason for them, if they're just atmospheric, just like try to scare you or whatever. Ah, no. Get out of the car. Thank you. Right. Put that away. Equip that in primary. Add gasoline to the car. Cool. Maybe we can put this back in here now. Empty gas can. Fantastic. And let's close the boot too. I don't know if you can lose things out the boot if you leave it open. I can only imagine that you do. Yeah, we need another car like now. Okay, so first priority, grab another car. So we just need to keep on heading down Oak Street, left onto 9th. So what's that, 3rd left? Okay. We're just going to have to take it relatively easy. And then just hope, really hope, that at that rest stop, or we find another gas station with another car. Oh, no. Don't do that. So we'll just run that guy over real quick. Not loving the frame rate at the moment though, I keep stuttering. That's not my favourite part of this whole thing. Better just stop. Double check. No, I didn't think so. Very good. Look out. Little buddy bump. That's right, they ragdoll too now. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Oops. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Start paying attention. Oh dear. I believe it was this one. I think we should try and go for that bat. No, stay focused. Get to a much quieter area. Oh, but we don't need to. No, we need to. Sweet. Okay, righto. If I turn off blood decals though, will I still have to... I better go check that box, man. If I can get into that, that's our problem solved. I didn't think so. It'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Far too easy. Yeah, if I turn off blood decals, does that... Oh, fantastic. What a stroke of luck. Hopefully it just doesn't pack up the road too much. Yeah, but will I still get sick from having blood inside the house? Yeah, all I need is one box, one boxcar key, and then I'm good for the military box as well, which is the military box van, which is the one I'm actually after. But obviously, the more of those you can get, the better. Like, you're only winning. And just follow your nose back out. Alright, sweet as. Oh, stop hitting zombies. It's probably worth actually having a quick look while it's reasonably quiet here, and a lot of the zombies would have taken off into that general direction of that other house. Nah, not worth it, is it? Nah, not worth it. Tiny little gas station. Yeah, sincerely not in love with that frame rate though. That's not going to help make small little maneuvers. So we'll drive like a gammo. Especially with the car in the current state that it's in. Okay, so next left, next right rather. Okay, righto. Okay. I see what you're saying, Alan. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, it's actually logical too, mate, to be fair. That makes sense from a logic point of view. Twiggy's restaurant. Quite often they've got ESC. Here we go. No. It's alright. That's okay. Because Game's built like that. And then you push the timing a little bit hard on that one. Right, get in the car. Yep, definitely get in the car. Where am I? Okay, just take the right. Road's closed. Okay. Not in love with that development, but let's go for a quick little look up here then, shall we? Just whilst we're here. Nah, that's a terrible idea. Oh, construction site though. Is it? No, it's not. It's also very busy. Got a cat. Huh. Bugger me. Oh yeah, the ambulance would be that, or say like I think there's one. Excuse me, bloody frog on my throat. Oh, here we go, Alan. This is the one, mate. Stream of luck. We're on. Oh, why would you do it to me? Tire pump. Come on, come on. Mate. Heartbreaking devastation. No, I've already, to be fair, wasted a fair amount of gas mucking around in town, so let's just make a beeline for the objective. Yeah, I think there's one vehicle that's slightly bigger from memory. I could be wrong, to be fair. Memory's not the greatest anyway. One vehicle that's slightly bigger than a box truck as well. That might have been a mod that I was using last year. Or I could just be wrong. There's every chance of that. Man, it's crazy how easy you can flip these cars too, eh? Like even like the ones that are quite wide with the low center of gravity. The amount of times I've almost flipped this bloody thing. I've actually got it up on its side before. It is genuinely a miracle that it's even still going. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that, man. We're just going to power through and get to the rest stop, because even though it's going to have zombies, it's going to be a lot quieter than this. Alright, surely we're on the right track now. Yes, we are. Fantastic. All the way down. Take a left. And if we're even super duper lucky, we might even find a couple of cars wrecked out that might have a key. Or if fate has chosen to smile on us this day, we may even find the box truck. At least we know there's got this gas station here. Just break out the map real quick. Where is that? Okay, grab your pen, grab your pen, grab your pen. No icon for gas station. Add note. Okay. That will have to do for now. And we take the left. Take the right, rather. Right, Alan, well, with a bit of luck, the adventure is going to start getting a little more exciting, but I mean, if you've been playing this game, you know what like anybody who's watching the stream knows exactly what this game's about, you know, like, yeah, you're not in for the most exciting gameplay in the world until it is. And then she gets pretty rowdy pretty quick. Okay, so we've still got a ways to go. Quite a ways to go. But this is one of those games where it is very much the journey. You know, and the struggle and the battle. At least that's how I feel about it anyway. But how are we ranking that gameplay so far, Alan, mate? You know, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job holding it down for now. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, no, you did right, mate. Lots of slow grinding, and then, yeah, very quick, yes. And then I'll probably sulk for a couple of days and play something else. As soon as you die, just start up another character and just... Uh-oh, yeah, see, we don't like that. Yeah, that's sort of the first thing that you learn. It's like your distance management, the timing on the swings. Go for long blunts. I might do a spare actually soon. Yeah, I have a feeling a spare might not be a terrible idea. What do we have here? That was a mistake. What were you thinking? This car is not in a fit state for that sort of carry-on. Closed shop. Yeah, okay, that'll be on the list sooner or later, but something not a priority right now. A van on the roof. How about that, oh? A van on the roof of Spiffos. I've never seen that before. Oh, gee, I wonder who's been through here, oh? Right, let's quickly check this van out. Oh, mate, do we have a key? Do we have a key? Come on, come on. Okay. Man, that is disappointing. Give him a little buddy bump. Yeah, it's always when you sort of feel like you got a hang of it, you know, like you got everything more or less under control, you know, and then you find out very quickly that you should, just like that, should have been paying attention. I wasn't paying attention, just as I was quite literally talking about it. I do sometimes look around on the ground for keys. Often, I'm just like, I'll quite often just try the car and bail if it's too busy. But how often is it that there are keys on the ground around vehicles? Is that, because that was never really a thing. Oh no, that's right. You need to go across the grass on this one. And this car is not in that kind of state right now. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just go quietly. Oh, see, that's not ideal. We've got a bloody tree in the way. Right, for goodness sake, just don't hit anything. As far as pile-ups on the and roadblocks go, that's not terrible. Yeah, but how often is it that you'll find keys on the ground now, Alan? Like, I know it's a thing, but yeah, it's just not a priority when it's busy. But you know, it is certainly worth looking into. You know, like if it's not busy, then I mean, you got nothing to lose, do you? All right, so Big Al's General Store. That zombie on the roof of the Spiffo tripped me out there. That was pretty random. Okay, yeah, this is too tight and too busy to be mucking around looking for a car in here. So we're just gonna run that guy over. Oh, Alan, I didn't know, mate, that they'd put ragdoll zombies in. Oh, mate, the amount of fun I was having with that, with them getting stuck to the roof and all that sort of thing, absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah, business next to it, eh? All right, I will remember that. Diner, that's what it was. Oh, Alan, another box van, man. Is this the one? I think we make the calculated risk, go. Let's try and herd these guys out. Sorry, I should have done a volume warning. Come on. Let's get it moving. Okay, now what do I do? Should have thought about that, actually. Is that right? How is it that honking the horn will kill the... Oh, right, yeah, there's the luck of it, eh? I thought you were saying it was a mechanic. I was like, well, I don't like that at all. But yeah, no, that'll be just the luck, wouldn't it? And the car will shit the bed and then she's all go, mate. Luckily, Muldra's not too far away, but it is quite a busy area, so... Alright, let's get a good little herd going. Quickly hook it back around. Hopefully I've distracted enough of them away from the van for now, because it is shit, it's busy here. No, okay. I'm in the wrong seat. Ellen, I'm in the wrong seat. Why can you get into the back seat? Let's check the car park around here, because I must have cleared out a few in here. Storage area, no, nothing. Yeah, that'd be... Oh, mate. If any game's going to give you that kind of luck, it's going to be this one, right? Alright. Into the storage center, like the storage warehouse in Muldra then. And the restaurant car park attached to that, and man, we just gotta... don't go speeding into where you can't see. Oh, that looks pretty tight. We're gonna make that. Just... And while we're here, we might as well check out some of these cars as well that, you know, might have something worth taking. Medical stuff, eh? Tire iron. As our gas. Not bad, not bad. We can get away with that. Just grind the paintwork up against the side of the... Oh, mate. Alan, one of them's got to give it to us. And we've got time to search around here, I believe. So we'll just have a quick perimeter check before we get too excited. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Alright, come on. Oh, mate. Okay, we're in one. No key. Why is this game like this? Why is it like this? Alright, Alan, we're going to go for a little look around, man. What's the proximity usually if you're going to find keys? Yeah, true, actually, tarp. Yeah, no. You got me there, mate. You got me there. Let's grab that tarp at the very least and get that rain collection barrel made. Yeah, no, 100% good call, mate. Thank you. And we're going to take this adhesive tape and we're going to use it to repair what we can of the baseball bat, if that's still a thing. Okay, so you can't use adhesive tape to repair baseball bats anymore. Okay, so actually physically go into the forage, is it? Oh, shit. Which one's... Is that just like investigate area, is it? I don't think I've ever done this before. Is this what we're looking for here, Ellen? Okay, alright. We can get this, dude. We are sailing. Oh my god, are you joking? Where was it? Where was it? Come on, you bastard. It was just around here somewhere. How do I pick that up? Oh, is it just saying that this car's good to go? Yeah, it was too, wasn't it? Oh, mate, what a heartbreak, eh? I'm not going to lie, man. I just feel cucked. Alright, let's check the bush for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to sit in the cuck chair tonight, mate. That was no good. It's not looking good, eh, mate? Ah, well. Yep, we will take those, thank you. We will eat those right now. Bandage, we may as well take that. Haven't got any first aid gear on us, and the car's still running, so we need to get a wriggle on. What do you mean? What do you mean? I got to turn it on, mate. So I'll give it another go. I don't think it was looking particularly fruitful, but turn the car off, save some gas. Into search mode. Yeah, we'll try around here, eh? Like, couldn't hurt to at least have a look. Oh, stone. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you now, mate. Yep, yep. I thought enabling it was the, sorry, I thought enabling it was search focus, but yeah, I see, I understand now. I get it now. What do we got? Got another bloody rock? Mushrooms. Yeah, okay. Oh, game get a little wild like that. So suffice it to say, I probably would have found it by now then, right? In this general vicinity of the car. Oh, cockroach, eh? You wait till we start fishing. Nah, sweet as, I appreciate that, man. That's very helpful information. Nah, what a legend, Ellen. I'm glad you jumped on, man. Thank you very much for your help, too. That's sick. Oh, onwards. What do we have down here? From memory, actually, that goes... Yeah, on the other side. So, you know, we'll follow the path that we were going to take. Yeah, well, that's right, mate. It's all learning. Like, we all learn from each other. Let's have a sip of my very tepid coffee. That's one thing I like about games like this, is that people are usually very forthcoming with information to help each other out, share information, make each other better. Alright, that's that coffee finished. Okay, we're now approaching, if I'm not mistaken, we're not very far away at all. Yeah, from our objective. Yeah, that's it, and make it a bit more interesting too. The plan is, I've got a Discord server, and we were playing the EA Skate. Has that dude got one of those backpacks? Has he got a halfway decent backpack on him? It might be better than the one I'm already using. Let's go for a look, eh? Game does not appreciate your yeah, so I thought. Does not appreciate your attitude. What have we got in here? Absolutely nothing. What's the storage? 15, and the storage on this is 12. So we will just grab everything, dump it in here, put this on. That tarp can come out and go on the car as well. Wear that. Oh, okay. I can wear that and the satchel. Holy hell. Alright. We do not hate that. We'll take the tarp out. put that in the seat. Probably should have just jumped in the front door to front in the bloody driver's seat rather to do that. That's okay. We're here now. We're off. His main game is getting kissed, eh? Now, when I last came through here, she was pretty packed, so... Yeah, so this warehouse just down here, that's where I always used to set up. Yeah, the bloody lock was broken, mate. There's a slight delay on stream, so... I think it's like a 5-second delay or something like that. Just a satchel, we're not really too worried. Alright, let's do a little... One of my corpses is going to be in here too. I died in here unless he made his way out. Okay, maybe? No, I didn't think so. Holy hell, it's even got a kitchen in here now. I might have to set this up as a base as well now as, yeah, to go with it. Alright, let's start clearing this area out. Game's a straight killer. Here's someone banging away. Yeah, they weren't going to get me that easy that time. Right, let's have a drink of water then. Have a chocky bar. I like what they've done with it in here, actually, to be honest. It used to be a lot of... Is that one of my old bodies, is it? Nah, it's not. Don't you guys break down the doors, alright? It's a pain to replace them. Let's just get a... Alright, lovely. Capitalize. See how safe your hive has kept you this time. Who's squeaking on the door or the window? Well, that just shut myself outside. Right, well, Game's done what no other person could, and that was actually secure this area. The main horde that was here has moved on. Or somewhat dispersed. I know I did route a few of them away, so... Yeah, we'll be taking the plastic bottles, thank you. We will take all of these, fill them back up at the house. Jeez, man, it's not giving me much to work with here, is it? Like, not at all. It's a wee bit of a rough run for gear on this load, but that's okay. More knee pads. Okay, now we're talking. Nothing really there. Until I get better Val sauce or Val salve. How's it going, mate? I just call you Val, eh? To make it a bit easier. Otherwise, I'm just going to upset you by getting it wrong. But how you going, mate? You alright? Thank you very much for stopping in for a bit of Project Zomboid. So far, we're not doing terrible at keeping it all together. Although I think this is maybe character number 4, I think. Maybe 5 on the same save file. It's going to be all bloody office supplies up here, isn't it? But what if I told you I didn't want a box of... Ooh, okay, righto. What if I told you I didn't want a box of paper clips? Are you joking? Why is there a great big open hole there? What was that? Oh, wow. Gam, mate. Okay, we need something to act as a splint. Yeah, that used to be just like a complete roof, dude. I was not ready for that. So, that is Gam in some very serious trouble. A leg fracture in the zombie apocalypse. Is obviously not ideal, so... What we... yes, I do very much need to make a splint. So, can I make one out of steel, or does it have to be... No, it'll have to be timber, won't it? Okay, so we need medical. No recipes to show for medical. Oh, dear. And the health is plummeting. Long stick. Okay, long stick. Good start. Oh, Gam, mate. What have you done? Okay, we will take that splint. We will take that bandage off of the leg. Hopefully I can splint with what I have. And now we have zombies trying to get in. It's not looking good, Alan. Let's see what we got here. Surely I can use a bandage, though. Like a bandage and a stick. Splints. A ripped sheet. Damn, man, I'll be lucky to find a sheet in here, too. Let's see, what do we got? Clothes, ripped clothes. What are we wearing? Close that down for now. Open up this. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Let's try and rip this shirt, eh? Plank, hey? Okay, we do have planks. We did have planks. Here we are. Plank and rag. Very good. Okay, full on survival mode now. Drop that. We need to go and check the bathroom for any medication, but I think there is only a toilet and a sink in there. Painkillers are back at the house, so... if I'm not mistaken, the car's just out here, so we're going to make a beeline straight for that. Oh, this game has a sense of humor, doesn't it? Alright, straight back to the house for recovery. Okay, no accidents. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Get out of here. At least we've stabilized the injury, so that's the main thing. That's gonna. I remember one of the very first times I was playing this game. I think, it might have even still been an alpha. I did that. I broke one of my legs jumping out of a window. I'm trying to escape some zombies. So I managed to get it splintered up. But man, it took some time to heal, and I don't imagine that's got any better over time. Because I didn't change any like the healing mechanics or anything. So it's probably going to take a minute, I'd imagine. Oh mate, how about that, eh? And I bet you I don't even have any headlights working on this because of how I've been driving. Yes, we do. Okay, good. All right. Moldra team is a no-go for now. We're going to get back to the house, and we're just going to concentrate on building the house now and foraging out of the small town around that area and clearing that area out. But obviously, it's going to be very slow progress. But that's the nature of this game, right? You know, like, I actually need to get unencumbered too, don't I? So let's just take a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, man. Is like there was potentially some sort of glitch or something. I don't know, but yeah, I was not ready to fall. But grab the prescription glasses, which we obviously desperately need. Being short-sighted was one of the perks. I don't know if this is going to bear any rewards, but it is worth checking. This ambulance here. But it's not completely burnt out, so let's just have a quick look. Go on, game. You got this. Tough old biddy, let's go. No, I didn't think so. It was worth a quick look, though. But it didn't look completely destroyed, or maybe that would have some loot there for us. But yeah, back to the house. If we survive the trip, and then because I've pushed my luck enough, I might leave it there for the night. No, we need to check this. It's worth checking. At this stage, everything's worth checking, and it's in pristine condition. So far, the boot's locked. Not a great start. Yeah. All right. I wonder if the key... Oh, same. I thought that was it. And even, like, trying to stay calm. And, checking for... trying to stay... Imagine if it was sprinters, mate. That's it. You're done. A broken leg is a death sentence. But, yeah, I thought... What do we got here? A stick. Is this a joke to you, is it? You send me a stick. Yeah, okay. Enough mucking around here. Back in the car. Far out, back in the car. This is really our last opportunity to check for anything worthwhile on the way back. Try to make this a run that we've at least got some stuff from. Alcohol wipes, that's probably going to come in handy. Alright. Straight back to the house, otherwise we're going to find ourselves in more trouble than we're already in. But yeah, no, I thought that was it. I thought that was, you know, death old Gam, but at least... Yeah, I do got a cool splint. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's actually, you know, we still came back with more than we left with, you know, and that's something, you know. You know, we couldn't say we had a broken leg when we left, you know, and we've returned with that. You know, we've got a new plank. We've got a sweet new bandage to go with it. So overall, still a net positive. And we got about 1 million plastic water bottles, so we've got enough water to get us through this recovery period. Motel. It is very busy here though, isn't it? So that's... Let's just have a very quick look. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's... Oh, see, I'm not getting up to that, no way. You know, that is the spirit element. Came back with 3 femurs. I'm technically a fraction more of the person than I was when I left. Oh, the game pauses when you're in the map. Oh, fantastic. I did not know that. That is good to know. So there's actually more of Gam now. You know, now that haven't been on this trip. And we all learned something, didn't we? We all learned now that the warehouse is pretty much a wash. That was one of my favorite places, but that's okay. You know, we learned a little bit about hubris today as well, you know, pushing the boat out a wee bit far, flying a bit closer to the sun. Deer running on the road. What? And you see, if we didn't go out and break our leg, we wouldn't have seen deer running along the road. How about that, eh? Yeah, this is very quickly a Like, I'm very quickly falling in love with this game again. It's very quickly becoming one of my favorite games. Well, it's always been one of my favorites, but yeah, it's very quickly climbing back up the list again. Yeah, next time, I wasn't even going to chance trying to run one over. Not even a small one, man. Plus, I don't have the means to cook it. Well, I do, but yeah, like it's... I can't help but feel that's, you know, just bad karma waiting to happen. And we'll cycle back up through this way, just in case there's anything of interest along somewhere we haven't been yet. No, you can't have a ride. Gam doesn't trust strangers. All you kids are on drugs, look at yous. Tell you what we are going to do when we get back, though. We are going to go get a therapeutic garden gnome for old Gam here. Okay, so... third left. Not this one, it's the next one. I was going to run over that crawling zombie out of spite, but that'll be my downfall. You start thinking unchristianly things out of spite, and that's when it gets you. Oh, yes, in a survivor house, too. Is that a survivor house, or did it... Yes, it is. Pull out the map. Where are we? Here we are. It's a bit... Cancel that. Can't, you know better than this. The arrow down. Then you add the note. Not quite in the center, but that's okay. Yeah, so I think we'll just start working our way down through the street day by day. Another survivor house. Holy, oh well, silver linings, big time. I've seen a flamingo, plenty of lawn gnomes, and survivor houses. We will take... No. In the red light district. I'm sure there's places now, especially with bloody fentanyl, where these are essentially the red light district now. Like this scene right here would not be uncommon, unfortunately. A sad state of affairs, man. And now we know good and well, too, that on our way back, there will be zombies that are going to follow us in. That is pretty much a guarantee at this point. I've pushed a lot of them out of that area, but they always follow you back when you got your car until you cleared out the area. So I've learned something else, too, is like you actually want to clear out the area on foot. Section by section, block by block, which, you know, I kind of already know from like tactics in other games and stuff, so I should know better. You know, the area was not secured, so, but that's all right. I'm not beat up about it. I mean, the broken leg, yeah, that's below average. But yeah, tactically speaking, that was most certainly a faux pas on my part. Yeah, I wonder which house is mine, oh? I believe. Oh, whoops! I need to turn that off. I believe I am on regular setting as well, mate. Regular population. Pretty sure I had that wood saw on me, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's disassemble this door and have a look in here. Oh, I need a bloody screwdriver, don't I? For goodness sake. It's okay. Put that back in there. Some of these tools can go anyway. Luckily, we have some painkillers in the house. Let's get a drink of water. Does eating help? Good far out. Does eating help recover quicker? Does it? Oh, sorry, I just had to check a message real quick. Right, fill. Let's fill these plastic water bottles. I don't know if I've got enough food to stay full. But let's give that a go. But yeah, it's going to take probably in-game like a week or two to get healthy again. I don't know how long it takes, to be honest with you. But hey, we made it back. Got a tarp so we can start building the water. And I do that before I go to bed tonight, actually, because it's already 20 past 11, so I will be going to bed shortly. But we are just going to quickly throw the water bottles in. I think I've got some food on me still somewhere here. Let's just eat that for now. Yeah, and I've got this cheese as well, so we'll bang that back. Yeah, and I imagine that just tanked my carrying capacity as well in doing that. So let's go and drop, because this is going to become the storeroom, so we'll just go and throw all this stuff down here on the ground. Discord is the same as my name, mate. I'm actually starting up very shortly. I'm starting up a Discord just for the gecko stuff. But you can reach me on my DMs, bro. It's just Deep Cover Gecko. Same as what you see here. Just dump everything on the ground for now. Let's eat this whole zucchini. It's only going to help in the short term. Grandma, your leg is not up for that. But we'll give it one more. There you go. Right, we got those planks sorted. I'm thinking perhaps... But yeah, as I say, I'm starting up a Discord very shortly. Next year, I'm starting up a company to make manufacture clothing that we're going to make. Me and my brother are going to make ourselves. Obviously, not the clothes themselves, but we will be making the and like printing all the pressing all the designs on, doing all that, skateboarding, wax, all that sort of carry on. And then I'll also have all my streams that I've been doing so far. They're all listed in categories. I just got a few little things to work out before I can actually make it, like fully make it for the people, as it were. No, is that? I don't think that's the right thing, was it? Okay, so we need rain. Under outdoors, rain collector with a tarp. I can put all the stuff on the ground though, I think, in order to build it. I don't think I have to be holding it all. Yeah, and so like there'll be like merch. I'll have all my stuff up here. There'll be like general chat, skateboarding chat, general sport chat, all that sort of thing, mate. And so I just, like in the next couple of weeks, I just got like to set up some bots for moderation because I don't want it to be heavily moderated either. I don't want it to be super official, but it's just a spot for anybody who's like keen on the content. I seem to be attracting, like for an audience, I seem to be attracting like pretty like-minded, chill people. So it's always good just to have a spot where you can get all the people together. A ball peen hammer. I've got a regular hammer, mate. Why are you like this? Oh, mate, what a rip-off. Carpentry level 5. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. But you feel free to add me, I'm just gonna leave all that stuff there for now then. Feel free to add me, like shoot us a DM, Alan, mate. Which it looks like you might already have. And I just need to just got a message for someone for the other group that I run, so I'll just quickly invite them to that server. Grab the link. Very good, that's that done. I'm assuming that was you that just sent me the request there, Alan. Oh, yep. Yeah, no, I got you, man. I got you. There you go. Boom. Accept that, man. Very good. Oh, whoops. Had one of the bros hitting me up for a session. But yeah, obviously I have been streaming this for the past 3 hours. Right, well that's pretty much got that cooked, doesn't it? You know, like Gam has been better. But she is still alive. She is hanging in there, being the tough old biddy that she is. We will throw everything just down on the floor here as well. I know we'll keep the wood saw on us. Let's keep this stuff on us. The wood saw and the box of nails. Actually, no, that can come out. I can't believe that about the ball peen hammer, though. Over here, busting my balls like that. Alright, let's get Gam off to bed. What a day. Only throbbing pain. Well, she took that like a champion. I'd say a broken leg would be a bit more than just throbbing pain. Where the hell is the light switch in here? There's a bloody door, the bulb blown in here, has it? All right, on. I appreciate the subscription, man. Oh, you can use a claw hammer. Oh, let's do that. Yeah, we're going to do that real quick. Get this water set up out here. It'd be just my luck at the moment. If I don't, then we're going to end up having to... Okay, what was it? It was under build, outdoors. Let's favorite this as well. Claw hammer. And I do have to be holding everything by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like I will be needing to hold on to, like, actually holding everything. It used to be it only had to be in your backpack and it would sort it out, so let's just see what happens though. So what's this? 12, 14. Yeah, see, I can't even hold that. See if I can get this down just a little bit. I wonder if I can just put it in my backpack, actually. I never picked up the baseball bat either. Yes, I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. I was going to say. No. Crushed. Alright. Hopefully now we can just build that where we are here. What do you want from me? Why? Why do I have to hold it all? Do I have to have it all in my regular inventory? Like, my regular inventory? That's brutal. Right, we've got those now. Let me build it. I've got the nails, I got the plank, I got the tarp. Mate, are you joking? I need the headlights on. Like, I need lights on. Then it's going to get built by the front door here. Oh, mate, that was never a thing before. Crazy. Alright, thank goodness. Alright. Jeez, man, what a day Grandma's had. Look at this, let's have a wash. And go and get some sleep. Both in-game and in real life. Alright, at least we got one water barrel down though. That's just where those are going to live now, across that wall. And then I'll look at putting log fences up around the perimeter sooner or later. One thing we're not short of here is timber. Between the houses and the trees, we will have plenty of timber. Okay, just quickly check this message. Alright, I just replied to your DMs there, Alan, mate. Bloody good on you. No, I appreciate the support, man. That's sick. Okay, well, that's Gam's closed, soaking wet. No, what is not? What is wet? The elbow pads, so they can come off. The last thing we need is the old. Oops, game's paused. Last thing we need is the old duffer getting sick. Knee pads are wet. Boots are wet, so those can come off as well. Righto, let's wash the baseball bit. And then we'll wash the backpacks as well. Those aren't wet. Very good. Love your work, Grandma. What an absolute trooper, eh? Should all aspire to be as strong. Look, even she's got the bloody healing factor of Wolverine, mate. There's no stopping the woman. Gam's got shit to do, and it will be done. Might as well just put these in the regular inventory, actually. Painkillers. Take some pills. Minor pain. Very good, eh? Chomp back a couple of those bad boys. You're not feeling so bad now, are you? You're actually going to be a bloody oxy addict very shortly. Pick your battle, Grandma. I think we've still got those bandages on the feet too. We don't need those on anymore. I think we're fine. Now, are they dirty bandages or are they fine? Oh, yeah, they're just rubbish now, are they? Very good. All right. Game, get some sleep. Jesus, whip love. What a day. What are we back to being not broken anymore? I'm not going to trust that. Yeah, we're not going to trust that. We're going to leave this splint on because it still says that we're still in pain. So let's smack some of those. Have a drink of water. Wash yourself too. Wash yourself down, Grandma. And we're going to call that stream. That's actually been quite an eventful, well, it was not an eventful day, and then has become a very eventful day with Grandma. Oh, Grandma Gecko, eh? Gam Gek. Absolute trooper though, survived. So lessons learned. The warehouse in Muldra is a wash. I'm not allowed any box vans. It looks like I'm stuck with the car that I've got for the minute. Broken legs, not ideal in a zombie apocalypse. And old people are surprisingly more resilient than we give them credit for. The lessons I've learned from today. Oh, and we need to start clearing from this neighborhood down through the small town, looting as we go. And checking out those survivor houses as well. You know, but we need to clear the area on the way down to get there, so it's going to take a little while. So tomorrow I have a bit of study going on. I understand it's the American weekend at the moment. It'll be coming up, sort of Sunday morning for you guys. So I won't be on until Monday afternoon. I'll probably pop this back on again. If not this, it'll be session with old Kino. But yeah, so far so good. We have survived. I'm starting to get the hang of it. So thank you very much to Alan, man. You've been an absolute legend. Appreciate the sub and the support. I'll be chatting to you in the DMs on Discord as well. Thank you very much to everyone else who's been watching. I haven't checked the viewer count yet, but whoever's been on checking this out, I appreciate you, man. Just having a watch. I try to put on a good show. Obviously, this isn't the most thrilling game on the planet most of the time, but we chat some rubbish and get it done. So as I always say, you know how it goes around here. Everybody stay safe and take care. It's not always a kind world out there, but you keep your head on, have a think about things, and walk carefully through the world. Then you stand a better chance than most. And that's what we do here. We survive, as you can clearly well see. So thank you very much for everybody watching. Take care. Have a good rest of your weekend, your mornings, your days, and your nights. And we will catch you on the next